Food safety is on the menu during a meeting between Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and some of the nation's major food brand CEOs. Kennedy skewered the chemicals generally recognized as safe that keep on making it into our food supply, shamed the food industry for its hand in adding all of those controversial additives. News Nation Now weekend anchor Anna Koyman joins us with more. Anna, RFK basically came forward, to these people and said, the buck stops here.
Yep, we're learning a lot more about this GRAS program. Markey, good morning to you. The Food and Drug Administration has been put on notice by their boss this week. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. sending a strong message to the government agency after meeting with CEOs from big food corporations, including Kellogg, PepsiCo, General Mills, Kraft, Tyson, and Smuckers. His order, it is time to tighten up loopholes and overhaul the way ingredients are getting approval to enter our American food supply. Kennedy says that for decades, the government has been allowing big food companies to, in his words, poison Americans with legal ultra-processed food ingredients that are not independently tested by government bodies. RFK Jr. reminding the public on social media to understand what's good and bad in our foods.
This is a list of ingredients from foods: carrageenan, riboflavin, monosodium glutamate, and 20 others that I can't pronounce.
Well, food activists have slammed a government policy called GRAS. So this is the generally recognized as safe policy because it allows companies to self-certify the safety of food additives. We talked to a doctor who has served in advisory roles to both the FDA and the USDA. Dr. Darren Detweiler says under GRAS, the companies are not required to alert the FDA when they use some chemicals and substances in their food products.
There is no equivalent to the GRAS program, for instance, in the European Union. There are strict compliance and testing protocols, and the transparency and the way in which companies have to go through a process to prove that their ingredients are worthy of being, considered to be their equivalent of generally regarded as safe. We just don't have that here.
Dr. Darren Detweiler says that essentially means, Markey, that there are likely hundreds of ingredients and additives in our food supply that have no government oversight. Now, we, of course, did talk to the Consumer Brands Association as well, Markey, that advocates for these big food corporations, a lot of them. They said so far their conversations with RFK have been positive, constructive anyway, and they're eager to work with him.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.